Hey, do you struggle to stay motivated and perform on the highest level day by day? Well, to stay motivated, we know we need to have momentum. We need to have the feeling and see how we are getting the results, or how we're getting closer to our results, how we're hitting our goals. And something that's so important to do exactly that is that we need the exact action steps and like the map to follow every single day that we will actually then reach our goals, and that will help us stay motivated. So we'll be talking about what the best way is for you to structure your everyday tasks, your week, so that you know that you will definitely be hitting your goals. Hey, I'm Danny from Business Lit, and I help businesses grow in a smart way so that they are wildly profitable, and this will help them to be empowered to be a world changer entrepreneur, and that they can have a positive and lasting impact and leave a mark that will not be forgotten. So that is my focus, and that's why I love helping entrepreneurs to do exactly that. So when we look at getting our tasks done, to have our day-by-day checklists and so on, how can we do this? Well, the problem is I see a lot of people not doing this and just kind of starting into the day, kind of knowing what they need to finish and what needs to be, get done. They might write even their tasks down here and there, but if you don't have a real plan, if you don't have a real structure to do this, well, you will easily get lost on different sidetracked tasks on social media, scrolling through the last highlights and accomplishments of others. You will follow the next shiny object that seems interesting, feeling that you're getting educated and therefore feeling like you're getting momentum and moving forward, when actually you're not really putting in the tasks that are needed to get your results and to reach your goals. So how can we break this down step by step? And that's what I want to do today. It's a bit more tactical this time, and we're going to start with the goal. We always need to start with the 10,000 foot view, because that will then break down to our day-by-day tasks. So the first step is to know exactly, okay, where do we want to be? What is the goal we want to reach? And this could be the next million year for you, or maybe it's the reaching 1 million revenue per month. No matter where you're at right now, it is important to know exactly what goal you are setting in front of you, and then we can map and we can break it down. So let's just say it's reaching 100K for this year, and then breaking this down. So let's say 100K. Well, the next step is, of course, to know the strategy and the different tasks that need to be taken care of to reach this 100K per year. And if you know the right strategies, the exact tasks to do, it's very easy. And this is exactly what I help with my clients with, where we look at exactly where they're at, where they want to be, and what are the exact steps to take to reach this and to knock it down, and not to leave by chance, but actually pretty much guarantee that this outcome will happen. Well, if we have our different tasks that we need, the next step is usually to create this, I call it strategy cloud. And we look at all the different tasks and strategies that need to be taken care of, and we write them all down, and we know that these are different campaigns, they're different to-dos that need to be taken care of. So these are the bigger tasks, the bigger like projects and things that need to be taken care of, and we write them all down in this like strategy cloud. Now, very important, we need to have about over 50% of these to be revenue generating tasks and projects. What do I mean with that? So after you knock down one of these, is this going to lead into more leads? Is this going to lead into higher conversions or more sales? So something that will be directly attached to you gaining more leads and sales. So, and if so, then that is one of the or one of the 50%. And as I said, at least 50% or more of these should be in that category. So the next phase is then to take these ideas and now to break it down. So the idea is to break it down into the areas where at the end we know exactly what needs to be done today, tomorrow, etc. So the next phase is then to have all these things and to structure it into the next 4 weeks. The next 4 weeks, we map these next 4 weeks out. You can also, of course, start in a higher level and do yearly to quarterly to monthly. That's also, of course, possible, but for now we'll stick with this 4-week plan. And we take these strategies and we pretty much just move them into these different weeks where we know, okay, these this is the step-by-step we need to take, or this is the right priority that we need to set here. And we move them in here. We list them in these weekly boxes, and so that is the next phase. I also highly recommend to do this in a book and not in a digital way, just because it helps us to focus better. It's just something to have it on a piece of paper and to have it in front of us and check the things off. It just helps a lot to do it in this kind of a way and not in a digital way. Of course, you can do it that way, absolutely, but I prefer, and I know a lot of people prefer, just to have paper and pen or pencil, and it just helps a lot. So the first thing is then I do this map and then I move it over to the weekly, and then from there I know, okay, those are my big tasks I need to take care of each week. Then I plan out my week, and when I plan out my week, I structure it in this way, and I take these tasks that were in here and I write them down over here. So move them over here. Now I'm on my weekly level. I write them down over here. Whoops. And what I also always do is on each week page and planning, I remember what my goals are. I always remember, okay, what is my quarterly, yearly goal, my next big milestone? I write it down in here, just the big numbers like, okay, 100K, maybe 20 new clients, etc. So I write them down here, that I always keep this in mind and can always double check, okay, is what I'm doing here actually going to lead to these results? Then what I do as well without, so I have my tasks here, and then I also have the so-called radar, so different things that come to mind during the week that have ideas or just cool ideas, something I think, oh, I need to take care of this, where I write it down here. I do not like completely mix up my week if it's very high priority, of course, but otherwise usually I put it under this radar area. And then under S, or under study, I put down all the things I want to study that week, because we want to continually learn and keep on pace. And so I always write down the study, what I want to be studying that week. Then I take care of these tasks and move them over into my day by day. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, etc. I move them over here, and that's where I kind of structure my days. And then I move these tasks over to the next page where I now map out exactly my daily schedule. So I know, okay, Tuesday, these are the tasks I have. So I write down, okay, here's my task from, let's say, 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. I'll have my morning formula, study time in the morning, and then I have my first very important tasks, and I can kind of knock them down and go from there. Very important, if I do not get get something done on one day, I move this over to the next day, of course, to not have a pile of things that are not finished, but always to move them on the high priority for the next day. And therefore I kind of can have exactly my tasks needed for my week, for my day. And if I take care of these day by day. I check them off. I know pretty much guaranteed I will be hitting my revenue goal because we have broken it down in a very good way. Two quick tips. Number one, start with your revenue generating tasks in the morning, in the first half of the day or the first quarter of the day. And number two, try to bundle tasks together. So like I have content creation day or morning where I do all my content creation for the next days or weeks, or copywriting day. So bundle them up, even if you do not roll them out, of course, right away, but to bundle tasks will help you be much more effective. Hope this was helpful, and I hope by applying this you will be able to know exactly the steps to take day by day to stay motivated, stay focused, and therefore have a very high chance of reaching your goals. And as always, hit me up if you need any help implementing this. If you have any questions, let me know. And yeah, take care, get your business lit. Bye bye.